Hey everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to week 6 of Becoming a Digital Learner. This week, our tool that we're going to be learning about is Google. We have a lot of stuff that we use at our school with Google, whether that includes mail, calendar, Google Docs, Google Drive. And we're going to take this week and next week to help you start getting familiar with some of the tools and how to use them better. Perhaps you already know a lot. Maybe you'll find a couple little nuggets that you can use to do it even better and get yourself organized. So for this video, we're going to focus just on mail and just on calendar, because there's a lot you can do with just those two tools and apps to get you organized with school. All right, so the first one I want to point out is that up in the top right, hopefully you should now see, and you might need to update your computer or restart your computer, but you have a Google Mail checker. What this does is it lets you see if you have any messages in your inbox. You don't have to actually log into your Gmail account. You can just see right there, as long as you're logged in on your school Chromebook, it'll let you know if you have any new messages to read. And if you just click on it, it opens right on in. Makes it really easy to know if you got new messages from your teachers. What's also nice is your Gmail account syncs with Canvas. So if there's any Canvas announcements or Canvas messages or things in that nature, it forwards to your email as well. So you also can get notified if you have a Canvas message to stay on top of. All right, let's take a look at some other things in here. So I'm going to open up, I'm logged in as a test student. I'm just going to go into the mail account and just point out some features in here. You can see I got a lot of stuff in here, right? So what do we got? On the top left is your compose button. This is where you would create a message that you want to send. You have your inbox. You're looking at your inbox, which means this is where all your messages are. And here's the different messages that I can click to look on. So I can see that I got a progress report from Edgenuity. I can scroll down and actually read the message, and there's different options to delete it, to report it as spam, to archive it, or even reply or move back. Again, most of us are familiar with email, but just in case you're not, there's just some basic functions. If I want to compose a message, click Compose. 2 means who do I want to send it to? I can type in my teacher's email address or my advisor's email address, or if I'm working with another student on something, I can put in their email address. Make sure you put a subject. This is where you type in the message. Again, remember all that netiquette that we've talked about previously. Type in complete sentences. Make sure you include your name and who you are. And then when you're ready to send, you can click Send. Notice there's some other options down below here as well. If you want to attach a screenshot or attach a file that you did, you can easily attach that and send it with an email or picture. You can link to something, so maybe you're turning in a Desmos calendar or Desmos math link or a link to a video you made on YouTube, something like that. And then I like this part, you can insert files using your Google Drive. So maybe you have something saved on your Google Drive that you want to send out. You can easily find that and include that file as part of it as well. All right. A couple of other things that I would recommend doing for your email is to not only have it where you can check it on your Chromebook, I would also pull out your phone. Again, we use Google because it's very convenient. It's everywhere. It is very easy for you to take a phone if you have a smartphone, install a Google email app, and actually put in your Google credentials for your school account and get notified when you have messages to your phone as well. Chances are you can easily respond, access stuff. Even if you're not right at your computer, you can still be connected with what's going on at our school. Okay, let's move over. So again, this week you're gonna practice doing some emailing, checking your email, and starting to get organized with how you use email at our school. Okay, let's go move over and talk about the calendar. So I'm gonna click on my Google Apps ID here, and let's go open to Calendar. Calendar's got some great tools in it for staying organized with school. You can see there's overall monthly calendar. I've got it set for week by week. I can easily change it, so maybe I can just see what's going on for this particular day. Or maybe I just want to see for the whole month of what's happening. Or I could even just look at a schedule where it'll just list out all the things that are happening. Notice there's nothing on my calendar so far, so let's go back to the week. And let's say I have a class coming up on Wednesday at 10 o'clock. if I click on my calendar, I've just created an event. So I've got online class and it's scheduled for 10 to 11. Let's go ahead and click on more options and see what we got there. So more options, what can I do? I would encourage you to use notifications. Notifications are those reminders to help you not forget things. It's a super important tool and it's technology at its best. So I've got my online class. I want to be notified by an email or a pop-up. I'm going to choose email. And I want to be notified 15 minutes before it happens that I have a class I need to attend. And I can say, oh yeah, let's do that. So I've got that set. I'm using my test student default email. I can change the color if I want to. And I can even add a description. Perhaps you have a Zoom account that you need to attend. Let's go ahead and find that link. I can put link to Zoom class for that meeting right here. Just go to my teacher's Canvas account, grab that link, paste it in, and it makes it really easy to remember. When I've got all the other options set, I'm gonna go ahead and click save, and there we go. So again, you can use this. Look at that, it wants me to switch to notifications. I'm gonna ask me later. You can use this to organize assignments. You can use this to organize online classes. You can use this to organize when you're gonna attend enrichments or study hall events or field trips or big, large event days. This is your personal calendar to help you stay on track of what's going on with school. The other thing that you have that's kind of cool is you have what's called tasks. I'm going to open this up on the right. And tasks are, I'm going to scroll down, let's get started. Actually, I'm going to close that out. Task lets you put in tasks or check marks or things that you want to stay on top of. So they're a little bit different than events in that they might not be time sensitive. But maybe this week I need to put a reminder to contact my counselor for winter term schedule. Maybe I'm starting to think about what classes I need to take for winter term. And I'm going to put that on there and I want to remember to do it. Let's try and do this on Thursday. Check it out. So now on Thursday, October 11th, I've created a thing there that helps me remember what tasks I want to do. All right, let's keep going another task. I can add as many tasks as I want to help stay organized with what I'm trying to do. One other cool thing that you can do is link your Google Calendar. You can bring in stuff from your Canvas calendar. So if you're taking a live class or have any Canvas classes with assignments that you're keeping track of, let's go over how to bring that in. Here I am logged into my test account in Canvas. I'm going to go to Calendar on the left. And you see that I got a lot of stuff going on, right? I got different class meetings. I'm going to switch to week view. Some things coming up this week, some different assignments to stay on track of, right? Over here on the right, you can see there's a calendar feed. So I'm going to click on the calendar feed. And I can copy the link below and use it to paste in any calendar app, including my Google Calendar. So I'm going to double click it, get it all, Control C to copy. Now I'm going to go back in. And if I want to add a calendar, I'm going to click on where it says add a coworker's calendar. I'm going to click on the plus. I'm going to click on from URL because that's what I have. I'm going to paste that link from my Canvas URL into here and add the calendar. Okay, successfully added. Let's access it, look out, and we should see some things start to populate here. Let's go switch to month view. There's my link to my calendar down there. Oh yeah, look at that. On September 10th, it's including, I got a 10 a.m. online meeting. So let's switch to week view and maybe we can get a better look. There's an online class. And even getting 15 minutes notified before. Got it. Got it. And it's pulling it in from my Summit Instructure. Anything that's added, any assignments, anything that's on my Canvas calendar will now show up in my Google Calendar. Look, there's some more stuff starting to import in there as well now. So again, a handy way to stay organized. Work out what is most useful for you. You can link your calendar to your phone as well. But now these are tools we expect all students to use. There's a lot of stuff going on to communicate with that email is really helpful with. And there's a lot of events that you can set up reminders so you're not forgetting things and making things sure it's all organized in one place using the calendar and tasks. All right, if you want to explore more, I have links to everything Google in this week's module, and feel free to kind of browse and become a Google expert.